What's up, everybody? Little car podcast. I guess just something to talk about. Little topic in my life. I am 100 days sober. Yeah, 100 days. Alcohol, weed, crack. So pretty big day for me. You know what's weird? It's what I have noticed is once you get to that point, when you're drinking, you go, God, 100 days? Couldn't imagine, fucker. Mercedes, as always. It doesn't matter as much anymore. You know, once you get to 100 days, like, it's not that crazy. It's just a thing you don't have, a thing you don't need, a thing that when you go out, it's not required. You just have other things you kind of switch it for. Oh, I was like, where's my vape? Speaking of which, that's my new vice, is smoking the vapes. And it's not good. Kind of fucking hate it, honestly, because once I start, I can't stop. But it's one of those things that's a cleaner vice for me. I'd rather do the vape than smoke weed and, you know, be high for 6 hours. There's just some things like that I can't really do anymore. Just due to time and constraints, you know. If life was good, if I had everything going on in my life, I'd be drinking, I'd be smoking, but this isn't. That's kind of what made me quit. I was going, you know, how much of my time does this take where I have to, you know, due to societal pressures, say yes to that joint, say yes to that beer, and I'm tired of it now. Just tired of the hangovers. Even weed gives me a little hangover. I'm just not my full self. So it's different. It's different, but it's good different. You know, they always say you never have problems. You just trade them for other problems. And right now, I do have better problems. Like, how am I going to fill my time? It's when people say when you quit smoking, they go, "Oh, it's so boring." That's a problem. Then you fill it in with other shit. You fill in those times with other things. What do? Go to the gym, read, work out. I already said that. Fill your time with things you want to do. You'll realize once you stop that you will pick up things you've always wanted to do. And you go, why didn't I do this in the first place? And it's because there was a thing that was occupying you the whole time. I always remember when I was drinking, I'll probably go back to it, but for now, as I have not been drinking, I've realized the things I always wanted to do a certain amount of things, but I'd go, oh man, let me do this, but I'm gonna have a beer first. And then when I'd have the drink, I'd go, well, no, I don't want to do that. Now the romantic vision is to get drunk and do something. Let's get drunk and blah. Some things I'd like to drink and then write. That was my romantic vision. I'd drink and write, you know, like Christopher Hitchens. Have a glass of whiskey and just write all day. It wasn't for me. I'd drink, I'd have an idea or concept, but then my mind just kind of would drift off too easily into other unproductive endeavors. I'd rather play a video game, or I'd rather just not do that passion I wanted, you know. Stand-up was never a problem. When I want to do stand-up, I do stand-up, so, you know, it's not like just hell for me. I burned. Fuck. Ouch. Got this motherfucker air out. Oh, you see that? Steamy steam. That just touched my mouth. But yeah, as far as what I've learned in these 100 days, I'm addicted to vapes. I learned where drinking came from was a place of just always having a good time. I would drink, and as you know, when you drink on the weekdays, if you go out, it's not fun. Like, you're going out and you're drinking, but the people that are around you are not fun people. It's very rare that you get people who are interesting and drink on the weekdays. Most people who are drinking on the weekdays are dwelling. They're dwelling for their day. They're blowing off steam, which is normal. That's cool. But think about your circle and who you want to be around. You know. And granted, I mean, I have people in my life that do drink on the weekdays, and that's not bad. It's just about your priorities and what you are looking for in your future. But the main reason why I quit, that made me want to stop for a little bit, was because I just felt like this having a good time thing was toxic. Like, I was drinking and expecting, if I go out, if I drink, just this van of good times is just gonna roll up and everything's gonna just fucking be awesome. But it wasn't. It wasn't like that. And it's sad to think that I've gone this long having that feeling. Yeah. The perception of drinking and what you think is going to come of it, it gets tied up with your feeling, with the feeling of, well, you have to drink now. You have that sense where you go, well, I need to drink now because there's people here and my friends are drinking, so I have to. So if you have that feeling, then that's basically saying, well, I don't want to drink, but I have to due to societal, to peer pressure, the social norm. You're at a bar, you're drinking. You still get that. Why would you drink water? And I've said that before to other people, you know. It's normal. It's, you know, a little tongue-in-cheek, just a little ribbon to someone, but it's just not normal. So a lot of us don't want to go outside of that normalcy where you are being asked, why are you not drinking? What's the problem? But yeah, now it's just at a point where it's like, dude, I don't need it. I kind of don't want it. I was out drinking with this girl I've been seeing, and you know, just watching them drink, and I just realized, like, that's not fun. That doesn't look fun. It's like this urge to get drunk. You want to be buzzed. You want to be really, really, really buzzed. I don't think anyone truly wants to be drunk, but we all want to be really, really buzzed. Just that really elated high of perfection, but it goes down, so you got to keep it up, and they usually just you go higher up, and you go, shit, now I'm actually uncoordinated. Funny thing about people when they're drunk too is when you get drunk, you don't want to admit you're drunk. You say, I'm good. No one ever goes, hey, I'm drunk, I'm bad, I am very drunk, and I need to get off this ride. We don't do that. We just go, hey, I'm fine, I can keep going, I can still hang out with you guys. That's really weird that there's a drug out there where you like to be on it, but you don't like to tell people you've taken a lot of it. Everyone knows too. You can't really lie that you're not drunk. I used to think I could. And hell, maybe that's something I do. Yeah, it's weird to see it from the outside like that, where people are fucking stumbling and fucking bumping into people, but they'd be like, I'm not drunk. By definition of drunk, there's no real line for it. We make up our own line. So when we do get drunk, where's even that line? We haven't made a predetermined area that we decide that's drunk. I don't want that. Right now you do when you're sober, but once you get drunk, you're like, I'm fucking good, dude. I'm feeling it. But after a while, you go, oh, I'm slumped. I'm not talking well. The thoughts I'm perceiving are not able to be articulated properly. So it's different. It's different how we see it versus when we're in the act of it. And yeah, seeing that, I just didn't like it. Didn't like it. I'm a fun drunk. You know, if I was a bad drunk, people ever said one time, you're weird when you drink, I probably would have, you know, stopped or taken breaks a lot earlier, but no, man, I'm Irish, I'm fucking Irish, Scottish, German, fucking what? I'm a good drunk. I'm a good drinker. But yeah, at some point you just gotta weigh out what's this doing for me and what's life like without it. Oh, check engine light. Fuck you. Yeah. So that's kind of it. That's why I just stopped drinking. Just to summarize, you know, I felt like I was seeking a good time through it. Like that was the only way I could have fun. And it's not. It's not the only way I can have fun. I go to bars and I've been funnier than everybody. I've gone to bars and I've just kept to myself. It's all on what I'm doing, what I want to do. If I want to be there, I'm there. It's not, I'm going to drink tonight anyway, so I might as well show up at the divey dive with 3 people there. You know, I decide what I want to do. And I like it that way. And also, I quit because I wanted to, what was I saying? That's the fucking, my fried up brain forgetting shit. I'm still sober. You know, I want to change. That's what I wanted. I want to change in my life. And you change up a lot of things, but sometimes it's the obvious things you gotta change. Okay, maybe drinking just will help. It's not hurting my life, but it's not helping it. What if you quit? What if you see what happens? What productivity hacks you can gain from it, from not drinking? See what happens. You should try it too. See what happens. If everything gets worse, unlikely. But if it does, then fucking go back to it. But if it gets better, see why it's better. You don't have to quit forever, but just see why. See why it's better. Maybe you actually are addressing your situations. You know, you might have been running from things for long enough where you said, I need to drink because I hate the situation I'm in. So. Yeah, no preachy bullshit. Nothing talk down about it. I've had so many great times. You know, fucking hell. If you just didn't drink, I mean, obviously you probably never get laid. So like in your 20s, like you have to drink to meet new people, to explore, to go to shows, and all that sort of stuff. Man, alcohol is great for that. Alcohol is great for getting you out of your comfort zone and just blocking your anxiety temporarily, but in the end you got to come back to the real world, and that's where you should reconsider your daily habit. That's all I got. Thank you if anyone ever watches this, you've been great, and I'm sure we're friends for a reason, with or without drinking, like a true friend.